What up, my fellow Knicks fans? This is your guy Marcellus Ease, and don't panic quite yet. Our beloved New York Knicks pretty much wrapped up the Summer League, finishing back-to-back nights going up against the Toronto Raptors and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks struggled in the game against the Raptors. Barrett had a much better outing in this game. In the first half, he struggled a bit. He was 2 of 7 from the field, but then he had a 10-point fourth quarter. He finished the game shooting about 42% from the field, which is a lot better. Knox, he had pretty much one of these games just like in his rookie season where he shot really bad from the field. For the game, he shot about 20%. As far as three-point shooting, he was 1 for 8, and he finished the game shooting about 20%. So it's just a tough game for Knox. The same thing for Mitchell Robinson. He picked up 7 fouls in 26 minutes. Now, in the Summer League, I believe you're allowed to pick up 10 fouls. But, Mitchell Robinson in the game before that, he had an issue with goaltending. And now in this game, he was in foul trouble. But the Knicks pretty much made up for it in their last Summer League game. They went up against the Lakers, and pretty much everyone was doing their thing. Pretty much all the Knicks main players in the first half did their thing. Barrett had 14 points by the first half. Iggy had about 9 points. He was 3 of 6, 2 of 3 from three-point range. Iggy had a very good game as far as shooting threes. He actually finished the game 4 of 5 from three-point range, and he had about 16 points. Good game for Iggy. Knox especially, he rebounded. He had 18 points by halftime, and then he finished the game shooting about 58% from the field as he finished the game with 25 points. And Mitchell Robinson had a nice bounce back too. Mitchell Robinson had 3 blocks by halftime. But Barrett especially, man, this guy's crashing the boards. Barrett is still a bit hesitant when he takes the ball in the lane. Sometimes it's like he's trying to make a last-second decision on a pass, or should he just, try to make the layup. He had one instance where Mitchell Robinson clearly wasn't open, but he still kind of forced the pass into Mitchell Robinson. Also, Barrett, when he goes into the lane finishing with contact, he's going to struggle with that a little bit in the beginning, but as he gets stronger, he should be able to finish a lot better. Also, another thing to note from this game, Barrett only had 1 turnover and he has 6 assists. So, his court vision is getting a lot better. He's easing into the game a bit. But even though all the Knicks players did do good in this game, I would have to say the Lakers, their Summer League team, to me, is not as talented. They didn't win one Summer League game, and the Knicks pretty much washed them this whole game. They were up by 20 points for most of the game. Now, some of these guys coming off the bench, it seems like I wonder if they're going to get any burn on the Knicks Westchester squad. Guys like Amir Hinton, Kenny Wooten, VJ King, Lamar Peters, Kenny Smith. Wooten showed flashes with his, ability to block shots and be a rim protector. The Knicks do have a lack of depth when it comes to rim protectors and centers on the team. I'll be pretty shocked if he makes the final 15 cut. Overall in Summer League, the dynamics of the last 3 games changed up a little bit because Alonzo Trier wasn't playing. So a lot more shot opportunities opened up as far as, for Iggy, for Barrett, and also for Knox. Sometimes when the Knicks do get stagnant on offense, ISO Zoe is always, going on one-on-one situations and taking up some shots. So it's kind of good to see a sneak preview of what some of the other guys can do. And Mitchell Robinson, he's continuing shooting at a very high percentage. The only thing hopefully he can cut down on is the goaltending and then the foul trouble. And I also want to mention Tyler Kavanagh. I would not be surprised if he makes the final 15 roster cut because he obviously has much more experience than some of these guys. He hasn't played a lot of minutes during Summer League, but when he comes in, he's pretty effective on the boards. He's making smart plays. He's good on the rebounds. He shoots a very high percentage. I would not be surprised if he makes the final 15 roster cut. But overall, I wish the Knicks did make the Summer League tournament so we could see some more of these guys get time to play with each other, to kind of have a better understanding of what works and what doesn't work. Overall, it was good to see Barrett get some of the rust off in Summer League, so you can start anticipating what playing in the NBA is like, the speed, the adjustments he has to make, some of the tricks they were doing in college, him and Zion Williams. Some of the moves, they're not going to work in the NBA. So both of these guys are going to have to make adjustments. Even Zion Williams, that slow wind-up shot that he has, I don't think is going to work in the NBA. The same thing for Barrett. Some of the inside power moves, he's used to abusing some of these guys in college. Guys are all strong in the NBA. Everyone's strong, everyone's fast. So there's a lot of adjustments some of these guys are going to have to make. But it was nice to see a preview of the younger guys. Like I said, some of the sophomore guys like Knox, Mitchell Robinson, Alonzo Trier, they look in form. They pretty much did what they're supposed to do. They pretty much separated themselves from some of the amateur competition in Summer League. And you see some of the strength and conditioning, especially from Knox, at finishing at the lane. Alonzo Trier looked a bit more confident in his shot in the first Summer League game. And Mitchell Robinson, he's getting a better understanding of the game. Hopefully, he tampers down on the goaltending, but he looks pretty dominant. He looks a bit stronger. But low-key, out of the whole Summer League, the Garden favorite is looking like it's going to be Iggy Brasdegas. This guy proved that he has great poise. He makes good decisions. He shoots open threes. He has handles. I mean, there's not much to say about him. I mean, he's very hard-nosed. He has that MTA look, like I just got out of work and I'm going through some stressful shit, and New York City's gonna love that about him. So Iggy, man, looking like a low-key Garden favorite, had a great Summer League. He really showed out. This is why everyone should have full confidence in the Knicks front office. This is the second year in a row in the second round they found a nice little gem. Also, it was great to see guys like Julius Randle, Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr. all make it down to Las Vegas to support their teammates. So far, it looks like the Knicks have a great camaraderie among younger players and the more seasoned players. But you guys let me know what you think, and you guys stay safe. Peace.